Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into Resident Evil 2, the demo disc. So Resident Evil 2 is one of the games in the book of 1001 Video Games Just Play Before You Die. Resident Evil 2 is a great game. I actually did play it back in the day. It's one of the few PS1 games I've played to completion. Good game. But... you know, in our little 1001 Let's Play, we often only get to dip our toes into a particular game. And a while back, I think we played a demo disc of a Ratchet and Clank game, and I kind of liked it so much that I thought, hey, you know, there's a demo disc for Resident Evil 2, why don't we play that? Because then it will allow us to just sort of experience a demo of Resident Evil 2, which is kind of cool. Another thing that's kind of interesting about playing demo discs, we'll just hop in right as I'm talking here, is that sometimes the demo of a game is different than the final version because they usually used to put demos out before the games were actually finished. And so I think the Diablo shareware version was like this, where the demo, the shareware version was different than the final game in some subtle ways. A few items I think might have changed or something like that. So I'm excited to try Resident Evil 2 the demo disc because A, I've played the real thing, so I know what the real game is like. So I'm kind of curious if this game starts off and plays the exact same way as the real one, or if it's just close to it. And second, either way, it's basically Resident Evil 2, even if there's some subtle differences. And the demo gives us a nice sort of contained experience to check out here. Oh my god, we're right into it. Okay, hold on. What are the buttons? Die, zombies! I know you could, like, shoot them in the head. Okay, I better get the hell out of here. Alright. Die, zombies! Oh, he's still alive. There he goes. Alright, so Resident Evil 2 is notorious for its, like, tank-like controls, which... Well, Resident Evil 1 and 2, and I think even 3 were like this. It's funny, you know what, I don't think we ever thought these controls were good, but Resident Evil was such a good game that it kind of overcame its bad controls, and, oh my god, oh god, I'm being eaten! Can't see because of the camera angles. Resident Evil was always such a good game that I think people just, like, gave it a pass on its, like, terrible controls. Also, the controls do make the game quite cinematic. In so much as, you know, like the specific camera angles and stuff, like, very few games had these angles. If you just played a typical first-person shooter game, you would just always be looking from the first person, and there'd be sort of no artistic creativity. So the weird camera angles of Resident Evil actually, I think, are a huge part of what makes this story feels so compelling because they can control the camera angles. I never got the sense that in like the later Resident Evils with Leon or anything, they continued to capture the magic of these first handful of games. It became more of like an action zombie game, which that might have been what it needed to evolve to maintain to still be relevant. But there's something really cool about these like really limited environments. Like coming back to it after all these years, like this is pretty cool. Anyway, so this guy, I think the gun shop guy, is letting us in. Now I seem to recall in Resident Evil... Okay, Resident Evil 1 is the one with the mansion, and I think we did play that on the channel years ago now. Resident 2 takes place in the city. You've obtained a first aid spray. So we get to wander around the city as... Are we Leon? I kind of wasn't paying attention. You save games through the typewriter, that's right. Oh my god, zombies! Dude, look out! Alright, well his shotgun is available now. Let's kill these zombies. Die, zombie. Oh, I'm out of bullets! Hold on, I think there are bullets over here. Will you take the handgun bullets? Yes! In fact, I'm a little bit in a rush. Case is broken, there's nothing useful. Nothing useful, okay. I think there's a way to headshot zombies. But I'm just a terrible shot, as it turns out. Alright, they're all going down. You know, the controls actually work a little better for shooting than moving. But yeah, I definitely remember the tank controls. Even back in the day, people... They knew it was bad, but I think it was just what you had to put up with to get a great zombie game. Oh my god, that zombie's still alive. Wait, give me the gun. Will you take the shotgun? Yes, I will. It's also very creepy how, like, you can kill the zombies, but they still get back up. Like, there is quite a creepiness factor to this. Oh, 2 for 1-dom. Sweet. Alright, now off we go. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the scenes or the settings or what, but Resident Evil 1 taking place in a mansion, I get the idea of a creepy mansion. Definitely, I understand that that's scary, but for some reason, being in the city seems cooler to me. Oh, look at these crazy angles. Oh, we can't go any way forward there. Yeah, like, I don't know what other game feels this movie like. And it's totally the angles. I, like, never appreciated it before. I don't know what it is today. I'm seeing something in the game that I never noticed before. Guy's still alive, huh? Oh my god, dude. I think that's one of the joys of coming back to a game that you haven't played in a long time, is seeing something in the game that you didn't realize was there. Oh, I can just climb this, so I didn't need to kill any of those guys? Alright, let's just run past this guy and save the ammo. I do know trying to save and conserve ammo is actually important in this game. Shoot, there was, I think the cop had a billy stick or something there. Well, I'm gonna go back and check the cop. Maybe I won't. Maybe that part's done now. Oh, there we go. Gotta press a button to run down the stairs. Now, I don't know where my guy is going or what he's hoping to achieve. My guess is we're gonna have a boss fight and that will tap out the demo. So at some point here... Ooh. RPD. Bound to be bullets in here, right? Ooh, it's abandoned. I think I talked about this when I played the first Resident Evil on the channel, but Resident Evil is actually a semi-remake slash reimagining of a Famicom game called Sweet Home, which is arguably one of the first survival horror games. Although I don't know if there were like text-based survival horror games like Zork and stuff back in the day, so those might have predated it. But I was under the impression, at least... there we go, reload our gun. That Sweet Home was one of the first survival horrors, and then Resident Evil basically took the formula and like perfected it and brought it out of the Famicom graphics into, like, you know, modern times. It will not operate with this preview. That's funny. And I wasn't paying attention there. So that's cool that there are obviously things that you'll be able to get access to if you buy the full game. Resident Evil 2. Looks like some stuff went down in this room here. Oh, hello. See if I can headshot him. No. I guess you just have to shoot their bodies. I thought there was a thing where, like, if... You can also shoot them on the ground. Get out of here. I'm on to you. I thought there was a thing where if you pressed up when they were close and shot at them, you would, like, hit them in the face. And you could use less bullets that way because you headshotted them. But it has not worked out for me every time I've tried, so I guess I will stop trying. Looking for the armory. Locked from the inside. Oh god. Yeah, there's like this claustrophobic feeling. There's like everywhere you go, everywhere you turn, there's zombies. And also, they're not like big threats. They don't like chase you. You know, they're not fast zombies or anything. But like, it's like this unceasing problem that is always there in the background. And like, I know there's a zombie in that room over there, but I'm not quite sure where. So if we pop out of this room, is he gonna be right there? Or has he forgotten about us? Oh, there he is. Okay, let's avoid him. I really have to start conserving ammo in this game. Also, it looks like they were having a birthday party. There's like party hats and stuff. Oh, bullets. Oops. Give me them bullets. Yes. Alright. 17 handgun bullets. Not bad. I feel like if this was a first-person shooter, we'd have a chain gun by now. We'd just be like mowing the zombies down, like wiping them out, throwing grenades and stuff. Part of the fun of these Resident Evil games is how weak and ineffectual your characters actually are. It's tough to take out a single zombie, let alone a bunch of zombies. Scarred. I like how the game takes the liberty to tell you this key is no longer needed, throw it away. Also, these iconic 3D door openings, I definitely remember that. I'll be honest with you guys, like the atmosphere of this game is kind of getting to me, where it's like, yeah, I'm feeling this sort of foreboding sense of claustrophobia, and it like just feels like darkness in the sense of like it's dark outside, and oh god, there's like monsters everywhere. Really digging it, actually. Like the fact that it's all dark and there's just a door that opens, like it's just A, so iconic, and B, it's like kind of creepy. It just makes it gives the game atmosphere, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of atmosphere in this game. Oh god, and the camera angles. You know what's funny? Within about 10 seconds of playing this game, I was like, oh yeah, the tank controls, these suck. And now with 2 minutes more of playing this game, I'm like, yeah, but it's worth it for the camera angles. It is 100% worth it for the camera angles. Oh god. Kill it! Shoot it! It's just riding around on the ground. Oh god, ow. Wish I had my shotgun. The fact that you also can't move while you're shooting is bad news too. Should I be running from this thing? There we go, we got it. Yeah, I'm gonna use a, oh, I'm fine. Ew, it's like brain is on the outside of its skull. I mean, it is creepy how you can't move while you shoot. It does mean that combat is pretty basic. You just stand there and shoot and tank the damage. There's really nothing else to do. What's out this window, by the way? Anything? It is hard to tell what you can interact with in the world. Like, are these posters things I can read? No. Am I carrying on through this creepy atmosphere? Anything in here? A monitor of the police station's power. The breakers is off. Okay. Wait, can I open this thing? No. Okay, I'm gonna continue going in deeper into the police station. I would like some ammo. You also, by the way, have a really limited inventory. Like, look, I can only carry 8 items. Like, that is limiting. I think there is like a stash where you can stash things in the game, but a lot of limiting factors in this game. Good horror limits the player's abilities. If you're some kind of Duke Nukem Rambo, it wouldn't be scary at all to run through this. The fact that you are semi-weak. Anything? I'm clicking the buttons. Oh, there's the fireplace. There's an old painting above it. The title is Sacrifice in the Hellfire. That's dark and foreboding. Okay. Okay, I guess this room's purpose is bullets. Somebody modeled this entire room from multiple different angles. Took a couple of pictures, and then in the game, all they were gonna do is put bullets in there. What is on? Looks like there's something orange on top right there. You guys see that? It's just the reflection. Alright, seems like nothing else of value. Okay, carrying on. I think we're supposed to be trying to find a breaker or something. It's my guess. This way? Oh wait, that vent. Completely dark inside. Either we're supposed to go through that vent or monster's gonna jump out when we're backtracking our way out of the police station. Mark my words, they don't just put a vent there for nothing. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna avoid the zombies. I feel like the transitions remind me a little bit of Die Hard Trilogy, the 3D arcade game. I can't remember if that has similar doorway loading screens between levels or not, but it feels like it maybe did. Something is written on the mounting. The god of the sun and the god of the moon. Their gaze upon me is the only thing that can release my soul. Ah, I get it. So, these statues here. It's one of the first puzzles. Oh god, the terrible camera angle though makes it really brutal to solve this puzzle. But here's what we want to do. I think it has to go in this spot right here. But before we do that, get this one here out of the way too. Go like this. I definitely remember there being puzzles in Resident Evil 2. I don't remember how sophisticated they actually get though. Like this is a pretty basic one. I don't mind it, but it is, I'm just calling it like I sees it. It's a pretty basic puzzle. Let me push you against the wall. Like a basic Sokoban puzzle. Did we get him? The other one fully pushed on. There we go. I heard something click. Man, this music is actually freaking me out a bit. Okay, his soul got released. I mean, I can take your gem. Okay, never mind, I'm a bit confused. Let's just see what's in these other rooms. I like how in the police station they took the time to build an elaborate puzzle riddle thing just in the middle of the hall. Yeah, I'll kill this one guy. Down he goes. He dead? I think he is. Now, what's in the STARS office here? Yeah, like this transition, I'm pretty sure Die Hard Trilogy, the arcade game, has something similar to that. I could just be misremembering it though. Precinct key. Oh, the L. Hey, what was that? Whoa, it's a dame. Whoa, we didn't even get to see her face. What happened? Just faded out. The Nightmare has only just begun. What will happen to Leon? It was Leon and Claire? Question mark. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's a short demo. To be continued. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I didn't think the demo would be that short. I'm gonna hop back in one more time because I want to check something out. Now that we know what's going on. You know what's funny is I thought the demo would be just long enough to give us like a 40-minute episode. We have 20 minutes. It's a little shorter than I thought. And also now I do kind of feel like playing the full Resident Evil, so I might have just screwed myself. Okay, so we're gonna carry on here. So, pro tip, don't waste bullets on these early zombies. They are literally just a waste of space. Sorry zombies, you didn't hear me say it, but yeah, it just calls them like it sees it. Oh god, okay, but if a zombie bites you in the back, maybe take a second and put him down. Okay, so we went into the weapon shop. By the way, I love the interior of this weapon shop, the sort of cobblestone walls. It feels very like cottage country. I don't know what it is, but it's in the middle of a city, so obviously not cottage country, but
I'm a human.
Looks cool. Don't shoot me, dude. I ain't no zombie. I freaking hate zombies, man.
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
Do they talk, man? Because I can talk.
I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong...
This poor sucker doesn't even know he's dead yet. I also appreciate that in Resident Evil, they actually refer to them as zombies, not like walkers or biters or anything else. Seems like in every zombie movie, TV show, video game, characters have never heard of zombies before. Like they live in a world that doesn't have zombie movies. I would love to see, I don't think any movie or game has actually done this, but I would like to see a zombie movie where characters talk about John Romero's Night of the Living Dead. You know, where they're like, zombies? You mean like from the John Romero movies? Like where they actually mention that zombie movies specifically exist in the universe. That would be cool. Okay, the question is, do we want to sacrifice like 15 bullets to get a shotgun? I think the answer is yes, we do. Well, it seems like it's going to cost more than 15 bullets. Ah, get off my leg, zombie! Oh, I just squished his head in. That's dark. Can't tell if I'm killing the zombies or not because of that weird camera angle there. Alright, he has stopped breathing. That's okay though. Give me his gun. And fine. You also have a knife if you want to go melee on these guys. But anyway, we are good. How do you go? There we go, map. Oh, look at that detailed map. Okay. How'd I get out of this? There we go. Exit. Anything over here? Nope. Oh, there's a zombie survived. Let's get out of here. The doors also feel a little safe. There's like a little bit of safety in them because for a moment, you know, a zombie can't be biting you. And as far as I know, zombies don't really open doors, so they can't really follow you between parts of a level. Okay, then we climb up here. And then we went right into the police station, but I think there's actually... Oh, we didn't check these cops. Okay, they don't have any ammo. See you, zombie. I'm kind of a zombie pacifist. I'm not here to kill nobody. I'm just here to find my son or something. Oh yeah, we didn't go this way. Alright, just Going for a stroll through the park. Avoiding zombies. Oh. Now we're just at the precinct. Okay, so... Oh, but we can go down the stairs. So all roads lead to the PD station, right? If we went down here... I think this, you just like run underneath. This is a crazy city, by the way. Very interesting city where it has like a mix of a lot of like weird architecture and stuff. Like, what police station has a bridge underneath it? That's crazy. Alright, when I first went into the police station, I thought there was like a whole little park that we didn't explore. But I guess not. So my prediction was wrong. I thought they would give you a mini-boss fight, but I guess that weird thing that licked us in the hallway was our mini-boss. So we've kind of tapped out the demo here. What a majestic hall this place is. I wonder if we could speed run this. We just need a key, right? That was in here? Right, there were zombies having a birthday party. Or something like that. Right. The birthday zombies. Oh, there was 3 of them. I don't know if I remember that. Back off, zombie! Oh, I shot him in the butt and the back. On the kneecaps. The trifecta. Precinct key. Yeah, like you could probably run this demo in like 5 minutes if you really knew what you were doing. Let's get these extra bullets. Yes. Alright. I guess we're doing the demo again. I was thinking that... I was trying to remember, was there a room that we skipped? Or did we literally see everything? Resident Evil. That's what I think whenever the doors open up. I don't know why. I guess one day... Oh god, there's that monster. One day it might be fun to come back and fully play through Resident Evil 1 or 2. I think now, having tried this, I'd be inclined for 2. But, you know, I've occasionally played games over the years where I had so much fun with it that I was like, one day I gotta come back to this. Like, Earthbound. I have not forgotten about Earthbound. I think one day, which isn't that far off, but one day, maybe I'll come back and I'll live stream Earthbound over like several days. Like I'll take my time with it, just enjoy it. We'll have some fun with it. Oh yeah, the shotgun is the way to go to kill those guys, FYI. It was so much easier than the bullets of a gun. But Earthbound was a great game. I really liked Earthbound. Played it for about an hour and a half. Passed like one sort of boss fight, I think. But I really would like to come back and fully play Earthbound and experience it. And, you know, with the 1001 Quest, it's a great excuse to try tons of new games and go back to old classics that you know, might have forgotten about. But on the flip side, the downside to the 1001 Quest is that you're just always pushing forward. You don't have time to sit and smell the roses. And so, like a game like Resident Evil here, yeah, we beat the demo in 20 minutes. I could load up the full game and like play it for another like hour and a half, 2 hours, like really get into it. But then I'm just gonna have to walk away. So I almost would rather wait and someday come back and do like a full Resident Evil 2, like 8-hour long play thing. So one day, guys, one day, when I've finally finished the book, maybe the channel will change formats and we'll start going back to some of the great 1001 games that really deserved a full playthrough, you know? Now let's toast this. Actually, let's use our knife. Why not? Yeah! Yeah! Oh god, ow! Get off of me! Ah! You can like slice upwards, so maybe we can like try and slice their heads. Stab her to death on the ground. Ah, get out of here! Toots. Jesus, how many stab wounds does it take? She's gonna kill me. Okay, the knife sucks, man. First of all, I'm almost dead. Now. So I was like, oh good, a door that we didn't get to experience. Nope, it's locked. Oh, you get off of me too, man. It's zombies. There we go. I feel like they're just a waste of bullets, these guys. Ah, here's a room that we didn't see before. Why, hello. What mysteries await us in here? Typewriter. So the typewriter is where you save the game in the full game, but you need typewriter reels, and we don't actually have, and ink ribbon, sorry. We don't actually have any of those. They obviously aren't going to give them to you in a demo because there's literally no point in saving your game. Develop film here. Can I take this camera? There's literally a camera right on the desk, no? Oh, this is your stash. So this is where you can actually store things. And then elsewhere in the world, you'll encounter a similar box when you open it. Anything you've stored will be in that box too. So it's sort of like it's your permanent stash where you can stash things. And we had a few things that were stashed in there for us. Go ahead and reload our gun while we can. Combine. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cameras in here. My guy is really not interested in stealing because he could loot this whole place real bad and nobody would be the wiser. But I guess he's just too damn honest. Another interesting thing about Resident Evil is there really are safe spaces. Like that room in there with the typewriter and the stash. No zombie's ever gonna bust in that door. So when you're in that room, you know 100% you're safe. It's very rare in like horror movies and games for there to be anywhere that's like actually totally safe. So it is kind of interesting. Like I feel like I'm out in the wild now and I could encounter zombies, I could get attacked. I feel vulnerable now, but then there are like safe areas where it's like you know that you're just gonna be okay. Okay, I want to try this one more time. Why would they not let you do this puzzle in the demo? It must be possible to do. It felt like when I pushed these statues in the right spot, I did sort of hear something click. Maybe I had to like go and then push on the main statue or something. Like that locks into place right there. Right, like that wouldn't lock into place otherwise. And just push on this. Or not. I guess I gotta push it up a little bit more. Go. You know, if you didn't know that you could push in this game, this puzzle would probably be so confusing. I guess it's set up to make you figure it out. But like when you walk into this, your guy just kind of does this for a second and then he pushes. And if you walk into it at the right angle, he never goes into his push. So it's like, yeah, you'd have to sort of take a leap of faith. Oh, it actually did. I guess I didn't do it right last time. What is it? The red jewel. Why, yes. Maybe that girl won't shoot at me now. She'll be like, Jules! I'll be your friend. Or something to that effect. Can I combine? Oh, there we go. Yeah, my inventory's almost maxed out here. Let's go into shotgun mode because we're right near the end of the demo, apparently. And I want to get a few more blasts in. Eat lead, zombie. Down he goes. Before I go in the STAR's office there. Oh, you can shoot off their heads. Glorious. I knew there was something where you could aim up and it would blow their heads off. So that's the letter L door. And if we go in the star's office, we get the L key, but then she shoots us. That ends the demo. See if there's anything else in here before we hit various trophies. Chris Redfield. Oh, he was a character in the first game. Disassembled guns. Wait, I wanted to see those guns. Hey, CD-ROM discs. Hey, a journal. Chris's diary. I talked to the chief today once again, but he wouldn't listen to me. I'm absolutely positive the Umbrella conducted research with the T-virus in that mansion. This is sort of like behind the scenes for Resident Evil 1. I think actually, is there something where Resident Evil 2 takes place during the exact same time as Resident Evil 1, just it's in the city rather than in the mansion? I think that might be true. Which is kind of interesting because usually sequels take place after the original, but this is like parallel timelines. And I think there's Resident Evil 3, you're a woman in Raccoon City. And again, I think it takes place roughly during the same time period as 1 and 2. So they might have some slight ordering to them, but I think they're all largely the same timeline, which is kind of cool. Anyway, series of strange incidents. People say monsters are appearing at random throughout the city. Yeah, that would be important things for the police to check out. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. They're researching the G virus. Variation of the T. We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella headquarters in Europe. Won't tell my sister about this trip. Oh, I don't remember that in the game. Maybe that's like Resident Evil 5. He goes to Europe. Picture of a young man. There's a good chance it's her boyfriend. Oh, that's Jill's desk. Okay, nothing over there. Okay, there was some disassembled guns here. Guess my guy doesn't want this pistol. A replica of a gun. The owner is probably a member of the NRA. Is that a dig at Americans? I mean, this game was made in Japan, so they might be mocking the American machismo gun obsession. Yeah, I see that thing that's blinking. Several files from past cases. Ooh, I keep wanting to call these Bacta tanks, but that's like a big tank they put you in Star Wars. All right. Well, it was a good demo. Can't carry any more items. Oh! And she doesn't care. She's here to stop you by any means. And you can't see her face. What will happen next in the world of Resident Evil? Only you can find out. Purchase the full game from Sony and Capcom. Well, this has been Resident Evil 2, the demo disc. The Resident Evil 2, the full game, is one of the games in the book 1,000 video games you must play before you die. I have to say, coming into this game today, I thought, yeah, I've played Resident Evil, but I don't know how well it's going to hold up, and it's kind of old. And I sort of thought, I'll just play it to get it over with. But as I was playing for like 5, 10, 20 minutes, I kind of got into it to the point where I'm like, yeah, I could replay this game. I totally could. So I think in a weird way, Resident Evil holds up. You can't think of it as a first-person action shooter because you will be disappointed. The tank controls are terrible if you're thinking about it from that perspective. And it just doesn't have that much action. And in fact, you're supposed to conserve bullets and run away from most fights. What I did there, the second time through, I had like 60 bullets by the end. I was in good shape for the next part of the game. But fighting all those early zombies, it's like you just drain your ammo and you don't get anything from it. That's the cool kind of thing. This is a survival horror game. And, you know, bad tank controls, yes. Makes the combat kind of silly where you just stand there and shoot. It also adds a little bit of tension because you can't run away while you can't strafe while you're being shot at, or while the zombies are walking towards you and you're trying to fight them. You have to just stand there, shoot one bullet at a time. So it's a little more tense, the fighting. And the camera angles. I've forgotten how much of a difference the camera angles make I don't think I even noticed when I played Resident Evil 1. Like, it just wasn't on my radar. But it makes the game feel cinematic. It makes it feel interesting. This is basically a story-based game that happens to include a little combat, I think. And because you're playing the game for the story and the experiences, I think you can forgive some of the chunkier graphics. And, you know, in the same way that if you're playing a really good indie game, it doesn't matter if it has crappy graphics. If the game is good, the game is good. And I think the same is true with Resident Evil 2 here. The story isn't terrifying because of the graphics. The story is claustrophobic because of the atmosphere, the camera angles, the difficult movement, the fact that zombies can be around any corner, and sometimes you can't see around the corner you want to see around because of the weird camera angles. And the weird camera angles give it character and and personality, sort of like a comic book panel. So, yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed this short little playthrough here of the demo disc, and you know, up there with Earthbound, I think I might have to add Resident Evil 2 to my list of games that I will play one day on my channel. So when this 1001 quest, this crazy quest is over, guys, we might be doing some long plays of some classic games there. So I don't know. What do you think? Am I gushing too much over Resident Evil 2? Does it not hold up as well as as it felt to me today? Or is it an amazing, timeless game? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, do you have any fond memories or tips or tricks with this game or anything else you'd like to share? If so, also comment in the comments down below and share your comment down there. And guys, I hope whatever you think of this game today has been interesting and entertaining and nostalgic for you. If it has, don't forget to like the video. And other than that, I will catch you in the next one. So until next time, my friends, you take care of yourselves, watch out for zombies, and peace.